Tip number 2 on this assignment. Again, on the front view here, if you transfer a line from the top quadrant of the circle, there's the very top part of the piece. And I'm bringing a line from the bottom quadrant here. That's going to be the edge of this little bracket piece that comes up. So you notice that from here to here it says it's 0.60, and then you have this little piece that comes out that's 0.20. So I just took that line and offset on either side. Okay, so then you could trim, because really nothing is going to go past this. Oops, undo. Is that a separate entity there? Sorry. Trim. This goes away. This goes away. Here's the actual edge of the part, so I could trim that. I'm just going to trim this all off here because I can finish up this side and just mirror it for the other side. Notice this line and this line are coming from the top and bottom quadrant of here. Okay, so let's trim this off from here right now. I drew a center line coming from the center of the big circle there. Okay, and then right here, and I'm just going to turn this dimension off for a second, is you've got a fillet there, right? You've got fillet, type in R, you got your radius, and on the notes there it says all fillets are 0.10. Okay, so that is filleting from here to here, and it's doing that on both sides. So since that's automatically going to trim, you could just mirror that. Okay, I'll trim this little piece off here. Okay, and now we're starting to look more like the part. That little piece that comes down here is another little hole, and if you look at the top view, you have two circles there that say that they are diameter of 0.20. So what you might want to do is, let's say, let's just throw in a center line here. If I draw a center line from the midpoint of the top line, I'm going to know that that's where that goes, and it's just kind of coming past there, right? Since the diameter is 0.20, I could take half of that and do my offset at 0.10, and I'm just going to offset my center line on either side there. And that actually stops at this line, so we could trim it. And then just change these two lines and put them back on the object layer. Okay, and maybe I'm just going to move this up a hair. So usually you want your center lines to stick up a little bit. Okay, so there's actually your part, and I could just take that whole thing and mirror it to get it on the other side. My midpoint is going to be there. Okay, I got a little trimming to do there, but then you're kind of building that up and you got your hatch ready.